Hello Army! Are you ready? Because the news we've all been waiting for has finally arrived. BTS World Tour 2026 is officially confirmed, and this is going to be the biggest tour in K-pop history. 65 concerts, 4 million fans, 8 months non-stop, and the most important question, is your country on the list? Don't go anywhere because today I'm going to give you all the details about BTS World Tour 2026 that's keeping ARMY around the world awake at night. Let's go! Okay ARMY, this is no longer a rumor. After all BTS members completed their military service, all 7 members, RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin V, and Jungkook, are officially reunited and ready for a comeback with a bang. RM himself confirmed it through Weverse with a message that made all ARMY cry tears of joy. Please look forward to next year's tour. And guys, this isn't just any ordinary tour. According to Bloomberg reports and various reliable sources, BTS is preparing a tour that will run from May to December 2026. This tour will include approximately 65 concerts in various cities around the world. Imagine 65 concerts. Each concert is expected to be attended by around 60,000 fans. If we calculate, that means more than 4 million fans will be able to see BTS perform live. And what makes it even more exciting, they will release a new album at the end of March 2026. Their first full group album in 6 years since the B album in 2020. Recording for this album has already started since July 2025 in Los Angeles with top producers who have worked with them before. Before the tour starts, BTS will give something special to ARMY. From September 24th to October 5th, 2025, they will host screenings of 4 of their concert films in more than 2,500 cinemas in 65 countries. Yes, you heard that right, 65 countries for concert film screenings. This is like a warm-up before the actual tour begins. And if you can't make it to a live concert, this is a golden opportunity to experience a BTS concert on the IMAX screen. Plus, there will be pop-up stores in major cities around the world where you can buy exclusive merchandise and celebrate BTS's comeback before the tour starts. And there's special news for J-Hope biases. J-Hope will release his solo concert film titled J-Hope Tour Hope on the Stage the Movie, which will premiere on November 12th and 15th. This is a recording of his 2-day encore concert in South Korea. So while we're waiting for the group tour, we can watch Hobi first. The timeline goes something like this. July 2025, BTS starts recording new album in LA. September to October 2025, concert film screenings and pop-up stores. November 2025, J-Hope concert movie release. End of March 2026, BTS new album release. May 2026, World Tour kick OFF. December 2026, tour ends. Now this is the most anticipated part. Which cities will BTS visit? Although Big Hit Music hasn't released the complete official list yet, several cities have been confirmed, and there are leaks from Live Nation that are quite reliable. Let me break it down for you. For Asia and Oceania, the opening show will most likely be in Seoul, South Korea, their hometown. This is a tradition they always do, starting the tour from home. Then they will go to Tokyo and Osaka, Japan. Japan is always one of BTS's biggest markets and they have a crazy strong fanbase there. Bangkok, Thailand. Thai ARMY get ready. Jakarta, Indonesia. Yes, Indonesia is on the leaked list. Indonesian ARMY, you're lucky. Manila, Philippines. Filipino ARMY is also predicted to get a show. Singapore, always a major stop for Asian tours. Sydney and Melbourne, Australia. Aussie ARMY, prepare your wallets. And what makes Indonesian ARMY even happier? There are strong rumors that they will also go to Mumbai, India for the first time. HYB is even reportedly opening an office in Mumbai, which shows they're serious about expanding into the Indian market. This will be the region with the most concerts. More than 30 concerts are expected to be held in North America. Cities on the list include Los Angeles, probably at SoFi Stadium, which has a massive capacity. New York City, the Big Apple never disappoints. Chicago, Midwest ARMY get ready. Toronto, Canada, Canadian ARMY included. And possibly many other cities like Las Vegas, Houston, Atlanta, and many more. European ARMY won't be left behind either. Cities that will most likely be visited include London, UK, always a major stop. Paris, France, the city of love meets BTS. Berlin, Germany, German army is massive. Amsterdam, Netherlands, party in the Netherlands. Madrid, Spain, Spanish army rocks. And there are still many other possible cities that will be announced. Now this is what makes it special. According to insider sources, BTS will most likely expand their tour to regions that have been less accessible. Mexico, Latin American armies have been waiting. Brazilian army is one of the most passionate. And possibly countries in the Middle East and Africa will be added as the tour map gets finalized, guys. This isn't going to be an ordinary concert. BTS's tour is reportedly called Beyond Infinity, and they're hinting at production value that's out of this world. What you can expect: multi-level stages with themed set pieces, cutting-edge LED visual effects that will leave you speechless, possible use of AR/VR elements. Imagine watching BTS perform in a virtual world. Live bands to accompany them. Special effects that make you feel like you're in a movie. Performance highlights include all new songs from their 2026 album. BTS classics that you love like Dynamite, Butter, Fake Love, Spring Day, Mic Drop, Boy with Love. Solo stages from each member. This is always the fan favorite part. Possible subunit stages. Imagine the vocal line or rap line performing together. Surprise collaborations? Who knows? BTS is known for their insane synchronized choreography and themed concepts that always blow minds. This tour is predicted to continue that tradition, but with an even bigger scale. Okay, now to the question that makes all ARMY nervous. How do you get tickets and how much will they cost? Tickets will be sold through several platforms. Weverse. This is the main platform for ARMY members. Ticketmaster for the US and several other countries. AXS. Alternative platform. Regional partners. Each country will have its own official partners. Pro tip: sign up for ARMY membership on Weverse now. Members usually get pre-sale access, which means you can buy tickets before the general sale. Based on previous BTS tours, here are the estimated prices you can expect. Standard seats, $80 to $250. Premium seats, $250 to $500. VIP packages, $700 to $1,000 plus. Soundcheck packages can go up to $1,500 plus. VIP packages usually include early entry, soundcheck access where you get to watch BTS rehearse, exclusive merchandise, sometimes photo opportunities, and special seating in front sections. Prices will vary depending on the city and venue. Larger venues usually have a wider price range with more affordable options. Tips for getting tickets: register early, sign up for pre-sale notifications from all platforms. Join ARMY membership. This is crucial for pre-sale access. Prepare multiple devices: laptop, phone, tablet. Use them all when the sale starts. Have payment ready, credit cards verified, information saved. Be flexible with dates. If one show is sold out, try another show. Don't sleep on resales. Sometimes people sell their tickets closer to the date. Beware of scams. Only buy from official platforms. Important warning: guys, there will be so many scammers who will take advantage of this hype. Please, only buy tickets from official Weverse, official Ticketmaster, or official platforms in your country, and authorized resellers. Never wire money to strangers online who promise tickets. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Let's talk numbers, because BTS World Tour 2026 is literally going to be one of the most important tours in music history. According to Polestar, BTS earned approximately $300 million from their concerts between 2015 and 2022. And that was before they reached their peak popularity. Now, their actual earnings are likely much higher. With 65 concerts and an average of 60,000 fans per show in 2026, plus merchandise sales, streaming increases, album sales, experts predict BTS could generate over $500 million from this tour alone. The economic impact on the cities they visit is also insane. Hotel bookings skyrocket. Restaurants and local businesses benefit. Significant tourism boost. Job creation for venue staff, security, etc. When BTS comes to town, the whole economy feels it. Cities literally fight to get BTS to perform there because of the economic boost they bring. HYB's stock price even rose to a 3-year high after this tour announcement. That's the BTS effect, baby. Okay, ARMY, let's talk about why the 2026 tour will be historic. First full group album in 6 years. Their last album as a complete group was B in 2020. Since then, they released the Proof anthology in 2022, but that was a compilation. This new 2026 album will be the first completely new material with all 7 members in 6 years. During the hiatus, each member released amazing solo projects: RM's Indigo, Jin's The Astronaut, Suga's D-Day, J-Hope's Jack in the Box, Jimin's Face and Muse, V's Layover, and Jungkook's Golden. Now they're coming back with all that experience and growth, post-military maturity. All members have now completed military service. This is an experience that has changed them as individuals. Expect more mature lyrics, deeper themes, and performances with a different level of intensity. Technological innovation. BTS always pushes boundaries in terms of production. With the technology available now, AR, VR, advanced holographics, imagine what they can create. Global cultural phenomenon. BTS isn't just a K-pop group. They're cultural ambassadors, fashion icons, UN speakers, Grammy nominees. The 2026 tour isn't just concerts. It's a celebration of cultural exchange and global unity. Guys, ARMY around the world are literally losing their minds after this announcement. Twitter exploded with reactions. #BTS 2026 World Tour trending worldwide. BTS is back trending. Fans sharing their tour predictions. ARMY planning travel groups. Saving money conversations everywhere. One ARMY tweeted, BTS preparing for new album. BTS comeback in spring 2026. BTS World Tour in 2026. Jin Tour, Hapapalooza. New BTS contents. We're so back. Another said, this is going to be historic. This isn't just concerts, it's a cultural celebration. There are also concerns from international ARMY because the US gets 30+ shows while some countries only get 1 to 2 shows or even none. But guys, remember logistics, venue availability, and market size all play a role. Plus, the tour map isn't final. More cities might be added. What makes me emotional is seeing ARMY from different countries supporting each other. US ARMY offering housing for international fans. Experienced concertgoers sharing tips with first-timers. Translation teams ready for non-Korean speakers. Fundraising groups helping fans who can't afford tickets. This is what makes ARMY special. It's not just about BTS, it's about the community we built together. Okay ARMY, the tour is still a few months away but preparation starts now. Here's your action plan. Financial preparation. Start saving now. Even $20 a month adds up. Create a dedicated savings account, out of sight, out of mind. Cut unnecessary expenses. That daily coffee could be your concert fund. Set a realistic budget. Ticket plus travel plus accommodation plus merch plus food. Logistical preparation. Passport check. If you want to travel internationally, make sure your passport is valid. Join ARMY communities, find travel buddies, split accommodation costs. Monitor official announcements, turn on notifications from BTS, HYB, Weverse. Research venues, know the stadiums, transportation, nearby hotels. Mental preparation. Ticket sales are stressful. Prepare for possible disappointment. Don't break the bank. Only spend what you can afford. Multiple show strategy. If one show is sold out, try others. Resale is always an option. Don't lose hope if you miss the initial sale. Health preparation. Yes, I'm serious. Stay healthy. You don't want to be sick at the concert. Comfortable shoes, you'll be standing for hours. Stay hydrated. Bring an empty water bottle to fill inside the venue. Pace yourself. If it's multi-day concerts, don't burn out on day one. Let's address some concerns that ARMY have.
What if my country isn't on the list? Remember, leaked lists aren't final. More cities will be added. Plus, BTS might add dates based on demand. Korean artist concerts in Southeast Asia often get added after the initial announcement. And even if your country isn't included, consider traveling. Some ARMY save for years to travel internationally for concerts. It's expensive, but it's the experience of a lifetime. Tickets will be impossible to get. Yes, it's competitive. But remember, 65 concerts equals many opportunities. Multiple venues equals more seats available. Resale markets exist, be careful of scams. Some members might do additional solo shows. Plus, ticket sales usually happen in waves. First batch sold out? Wait for the second wave. I can't afford VIP packages. Guys, nosebleed seats are still an amazing experience. You're in the same room with BTS, breathing the same air, feeling the same energy. Some fans say far seats are actually better, because you can see the full choreography and stage. What about COVID or health concerns? Venues will follow health protocols applicable in 2026. By then, hopefully the situation will be stable. But stay flexible and prioritize health and safety. BTS World Tour 2026 isn't just about concerts. Here's what else you can expect. Documentary and behind the scenes. BTS always documents their journeys. Expect behind-the-scenes content on Weverse and YouTube. Possible documentary release like Bring the Soul or Break the Silence. Member vlogs from different cities. Bangtan bombs from rehearsals and backstage. Possible live stream or online viewing options for some shows. Fashion and collaborations. Members have become fashion icons. Jin with Gucci. J-Hope with Louis Vuitton. V with Celine. Jimin with Dior. Suga with NBA collaborations. RM with the art world. Expect Fashion Week appearances, brand collaborations, and exclusive collections related to the tour. Social impact. BTS is known for social activism. Possible charity partnerships in each city. UNICEF Love Myself campaign continuations. Environmental initiatives, they're pushing for sustainable touring. Messages of love, acceptance, and unity through their performances. Member solo activities. While preparing for the group tour, members will still have individual activities. RM's art exhibit at the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. Jin's upcoming FanCon tour. Potential solo releases from members. Variety show appearances. Let me put this in perspective for you. BTS World Tour 2026 is literally historic. BTS toured extensively before. 2014 to 2015, Red Bullet Tour, their first world tour. 2015 to 2016, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Tour. 2017, Wings Tour. 2018 to 2019, Love Yourself World Tour. Over 13 countries. 2019, Love Yourself Speak Yourself Stadium Tour. 2020, Map of the Soul Tour. Canceled due to COVID, heartbreaking. 2021 to 2022, Permission to Dance on Stage, limited due to COVID. The 2026 tour will be their first full-scale world tour since 2019, and the first time with all members post-military service. BTS already holds numerous records. First Korean act to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. First Korean act to perform solo at Wembley Stadium. Sold out stadiums around the world repeatedly. Most streamed group on Spotify. Highest earning tour by a K-pop act. The 2026 tour will likely break even more records. BTS helped make K-pop mainstream globally. They opened doors for HYB artists like TXT and Hypein New Jeans. They proved Asian artists can dominate Western music markets. The 2026 tour is a statement. We're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. For first-time concert goers or those who need a refresh, here's what a BTS concert experience is typically like. Pre-concert. Arrive early. Queues start hours before. Merchandise lines are long. Prioritize what you want to buy. Fan projects usually happen. Check ARMY spaces for info. Sometimes there are pre-concert performances or DJ sets. The energy is already insane outside the venue. During the concert, the opening is usually super dramatic with a video intro. 2.5 to 3 hours of non-stop performances. Mix of upbeat bangers and emotional ballads. ARMY singing along to every single word. Member mints or talking segments. Bring tissues. Solo stages. Each member gets the spotlight. Special stages or surprise covers. Encore stages with different outfits. Final goodbyes. Prepare for tears. Post-concert. Post-concert depression is real, guys. Sharing videos and photos with fellow ARMY. Sometimes members post on Weverse after the show. Waiting for the next day's concert report from other ARMY. Already planning to attend more shows. Concert essentials. ARMY Bomb, the official light stick for the synchronized light show. Comfortable outfit and shoes. Small bag. Many venues have size restrictions. Portable charger. You'll be recording everything. Tissues, you will cry. Voice candies, you'll be screaming a lot. Empty water bottle. ID and ticket, obviously. BTS World Tour 2026 will literally reshape the music industry landscape. For K-pop, Other groups are already adjusting their schedules. Hypen announced rescheduling their comeback to avoid clashing with BTS. Other HYB artists are coordinating schedules. Other K-pop companies are planning around BTS tour dates. This shows the dominance BTS has in the industry. For venues, stadiums are competing to host BTS. Massive economic boost. Prestige of hosting the biggest tour. Infrastructure upgrades to accommodate crowds. Long-term benefits from BTS association. For the music industry, proving the power of fan-driven music movements. Showing the importance of direct artist-fan relationships. Demonstrating the value of authentic storytelling. Breaking the Western music industry's traditional gatekeeping. For tourism, countries where BTS performs will see tourism boosts from international fans. Cultural exchange opportunities. Positive international attention. Long-term benefits for local music scenes. Army, we've waited so long for this moment. Through military service, through hiatus, through uncertainty, we never stopped supporting our 7 boys. Remember, whether you can attend a concert or not, you're still Army. You're still part of this family. You're still important. Some of you will attend multiple shows. Some will attend one. Some will watch from home through live streams or recordings. All of that is valid. What matters is our love and support for BTS, and our love and support for each other. To BTS, thank you for never giving up. Thank you for always coming back to us. Thank you for the music that saved so many of us. Thank you for showing us what it means to love ourselves. We'll be there. Army bomb in hand, screaming our lungs out, crying happy tears, experiencing magic together. To fellow Army, let's make this tour special. Let's support each other. Let's show BTS why Army is the best fandom in the world. Start saving now. Stay updated with official announcements. Sign up for pre-sale. Help fellow Army if you can. And most importantly, don't lose hope. If you miss the first ticket sale, resales happen. If your city isn't on the list, advocate for it. If you can't afford it this year, maybe next tour. BTS isn't going anywhere. Alright Army, that's all the information about BTS World Tour 2026 that's keeping us all awake. Quick recap. 65 concerts across the world, May to December 2026. New album release end of March 2026. 4 million plus expected fans. Concert film screening September to October 2025. Major cities in Asia, Americas, Europe, and possibly Latin America, Middle East, Africa. Tickets via Weverse, Ticketmaster, and official partners. Production will be insane with AR/VR elements. Solo stages, new songs, classics, everything. Action items. Sign up for Army membership now. Start saving money. Follow official BTS, HYB, Weverse accounts. Check your passport validity. Join Army communities for updates. Set notifications for ticket sales. Research venues in cities you're targeting. Prepare multiple devices for ticket buying. Be patient and stay positive. Don't forget to like this video if you're excited for BTS's comeback. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss updates. Comment below. Which country are you from? And which show do you want to attend? Share with fellow Army so everyone is prepared. And if you want more in-depth coverage about specific cities, ticket buying strategies, or concert preparation tips, let me know in the comments. I can make follow-up videos. Army, this is our moment. After years of waiting, supporting, loving, our 7 boys are coming back to us with everything they've got. Whether you're in Seoul or Sydney, Los Angeles or London, Jakarta or... Wait, there's only one Jakarta. No matter where you are, we're all united with purple hearts and endless love for BTS. This tour will be legendary. Stories we'll tell for years to come. Memories we'll cherish forever. So Army, is your country on the list? Even if not yet, stay hopeful. More announcements are coming. And remember what BTS always tells us. Life is a bitch, but I love myself. Love yourself, love myself, peace. See you all in 2026 Army. Let's make this the greatest comeback in music history. Borahi.